Welcome. I'm happy you're joining us for our educational webinar. My name is Janelle, and I've got Catherine from your client success team with me today. And today we're going to learn about the different types of manager designations your Rentec Direct account supports. So this feature is found in Rentec PM accounts. So if you have a Rentec Pro account, you may benefit by switching over to the PM version so you're able to take advantage of these account benefits. Your Rentec PM account offers you 3 different manager designations for each property, and each type of manager will receive automated communication based on the activities tied to their designation. So the first step to linking a manager to a property is to first add them into your account underneath your settings tab. Just click on that managers and users link that you see there. And once you have added that person in as a sub-user, you can isolate their user permissions as you see appropriate, and then you'll be able to link them in to your property profile. And to reach this property profile page I'm showing right now, you're going to go over to the property tab, and in the property menu, just select Edit Property. And the first type of manager that you're going to be able to select is the property manager. And their role affects tenant statements, invoices, the financial report called property manager rents. And if no other managers are selected, they're going to be the default for all manager related tasks. And your program default settings are going to allow you to design your report headers, and it'll appear on your tenant statements and invoices. Because I assigned a property manager to my property, here you can see my manager's name. Her name's Mary Manager, and her address is being displayed on this tenant statement. And as part of the property setup page, there's a financial section that you can see that asks who you want to have listed as the payable to on these reports. And if you have a property manager assigned, they can be added to the place where I have circled, please make checks payable to. So just keep that in mind, that property manager designation allows for that. And in the reports tab, there's a financial report called Property Manager Rents, and it will display the rent collected for each of your assigned property managers, which is very useful if you're tracking activity of multiple property managers. So take a peek at that report and see if you want to customize that by assigning a property manager. And keep in mind, if you leave one of the other assigned manager designations, leave one of the other manager designations unassigned on the property setup page, the communication that's tied to those roles will, by default, flow to the property manager. So if your property manager handles all your marketing activity, you can either assign them to both roles, or you can simply leave that field blank, and the property manager is going to receive those marketing emails. So, however, many clients express that property marketing tasks are handled by someone other than the property manager, and that's why we created this designation. For example, some apartment complexes have leasing managers or leasing agents, and real estate offices have different agents that handle separate listings. So this setting really speaks to them particularly. And by designating an assigned marketing manager, if you're accepting rental applications electronically, they're going to receive this email notification for each incoming rental application. And they will also have their contact information displayed with the syndication partner sites. So when they're actively marketing a property, their contact information will be there. And this is going to save your team time when it comes to, routing all the information that comes in for those individuals. So just making sure it gets to them right off the bat. And likewise, you may have a designated maintenance person handling all of your property maintenance. And rather than have your property manager manually forward incoming maintenance requests or updates to work orders, you can now assign a maintenance manager to each property, and it's going to streamline that process for sure. So when you create a new work order or you edit an existing one, you're going to see the checkbox for auto emailing your assigned maintenance manager. And if you don't want to email your maintenance manager, just make sure you leave that box unchecked. By default, it is unchecked, but before you press that create work order button or save any updates, just make sure that box is either unchecked or checked. And if you want to attach a message to your maintenance manager about a specific maintenance request, you can always use that secondary option that's been there the whole time. And it's for emailing, a maintenance request out. And you'll see when you click that email button, you'll see the manager, the property manager, the maintenance manager linked in there as well. So when you create a new work order, you're going to see the checkbox for auto emailing your assigned maintenance manager. But if you just scroll over to your program defaults, you're going to see that there's an option for receiving an email on every new work order that comes in. Every time your tenant submits a maintenance request through their tenant portal, your assigned maintenance manager is going to be notified if you enable that feature there. Again, if you do not assign a marketing or maintenance manager, the communication that would be sent to them will be directed to the property manager. So if there aren't any managers assigned at all, then by default, the administrator or the person listed under your settings contact info is going to take on that role. So if you're receiving emails at your main contact email and you'd rather those emails go to another person that's in charge of those tasks, just take a look at your manager roles on your properties and link in your preferences there. If you need support, call or email your client success team Monday through Friday. Catherine and her team are here for you, so take advantage of that support. We have some more webinars for the rest of 2019. There's 3 of them, and we'd love to have you join us either live or on demand. And you can register at this address. I'm popping up on your screen. And Catherine and I are going to be hosting our casual virtual coffee break meetup later this month, where we chat with you about, what's on your mind about property management. So feel free to check out our library of on-demand options, as we've covered a lot of topics this year, and you or your teammates may benefit from these. So have an excellent day, friends.